Hey everyone, up for auction to the highest bidder. We have a 2001 Toyota Sequoia, and gonna do a walk around and just show you the condition of the vehicle and kind of explain the situation. So this vehicle was impounded. As you can see, overall it looks pretty good. The exterior is really not in bad shape. It's got some different things that we'll get closer up on, like the bumper and some different little bumps around. But this was impounded by a professional impound company, and it is sold. The title will be put in your name, but something to be known, the reason this was impounded, didn't get picked up, is it needs a motor. So this, I'll open the hood and we'll get into that towards the end of the video just to show you everything. But that's pretty much it. So that's the understanding, and there is not a key to this, so the mileage is unknown. But it won't really be relevant anyway because the motor does need to be replaced. So, but looking up here, you can see it's got the sunroof, and up at the top there, there's really not much paint fade. I'd say in general, looking at the exterior, this could be a very nice truck to put back together. Looking at the hood, you can see there's no real paint fading going on here. The whole thing could use a good wash. You can see there's like a layer of dust on the car, but overall it looks pretty good. Going down to the bumper, you can see there's looks like a little bump on the corner there. You got some paint coming off in various places, little cracks here and there. So the front bumper is not the greatest, but as you can see right here from the video, maybe you can fix it, maybe you don't want to, who knows, entirely up to you. But but looking at down the side here, you can see how well you can see with the light and everything, but the paint itself is pretty good, and the truck is pretty straight. So yeah, is it a little bit of a project? Sure it is, but this might be worth it in the end, because these are pretty nice cars, in general, once they're put back together. You can see the trim is kind of cracking off right there. You can see the metal coming through, so just be aware of that. The windows themselves are tinted. They look pretty good. Going down to the back bumper looks pretty good on the driver's side. Looking at both the tires, they both have the the center caps and everything. They look like stock original tires, Wranglers on this one. And the tread is it's all right. There doesn't have a whole lot of tread left on it, on this tire particularly anyway, but it is a Wrangler Goodyear tire. Go look at the front here. This tire has a lot of tread left on it. So the front driver's side tire is in really great shape. I don't know if you could see that there, but this is a Bridgestone, and it's got a little bit of cracking on the sidewall and stuff. So I mean, just assume the tires are not going to be great, and maybe you want this for parts. Who knows? It's entirely up to the bidder. It looks like it's a limited. And then going around the back side, there are some things about this that you should know. The bumper, as you can see, it's got some different chips and everything, but there's no big huge dents. I mean, there's no huge accidents or anything. It looks like this has been in. It just hasn't been weathered, to say the least. But looking up here, you can see there's a little bit of like fading on that piece of the back hatch here. You can see it's kind of got that fading on that side too. The window looks good, tint looks good. The piece right here in the middle is falling off. It looks like it's missing some clips or something there, so you might need a little repair there as well. Looking at the back bumper here on the back side, it's all connected and everything okay. And if you look down the passenger side, just at quick glance, I mean, the paint really is good. I mean, it is a pretty nice looking truck from the outside. You get this thing running again, and it's going to look really nice driving down the road. Going up on top here, you can see there's really no paint fade on the top. I mean, I don't see as far as that goes for being in the desert. The paint's held up pretty good on this truck. Down below here looks good too. No signs of any big accidents. Tires on the front, again, got some a little bit of cracking and stuff on the sides. BF Goodrich. Look at the back here. So it's a Michelin, so they're different tires, and tires aren't that great. But the nice part is all the rims are the same now So if you look at it, it looks like all stock rims. So you get a new set of tires on there, it'll fit right on, it'll look good. So now let's jump into the inside here, just to give you an idea of what the interior looks like, which is not, you know, it's not the greatest. It's definitely over here on the driver's side. It's just very dirty. I mean, looking at this driver panel itself actually looks pretty good. It just looks like it has a lot of dirt on it. The driver's seat is kind of ripped up on the right side there, kind of all throughout, even, you know, even in the middle. I mean, the driver's seat in general is in pretty bad shape. So, but the passenger seat is not that bad. So the passenger seat's pretty good, still very dirty, would need a good cleaning. You know, if you were to replace both seats, it would look really great. We'll get into the back seat, but this has a third row, and those all look good. It's got the center console, needs a very thorough cleaning. All this stuff needs a very thorough cleaning, but I bet you it's going to look real nice afterwards, because I don't see any big, you know, any like signs of destruction. It's just very dirty. So looking at here on the top, there's no cracking on the dash, which is great. That's always a plus. Looking up at the top here, I don't know if you can see that, but the headliner doesn't appear to be coming down really anywhere. Well, it's a little bit around here on this edge here. It looks like it's just kind of folded over, but you might be able to, you know, push it back up in there, glue it or something, but it doesn't look like, it's not just like falling down. It's just like popped out of the hold there. So looking at the back seat here, you know, again, very dirty, but very intact. I mean, everything is here. The panel looks, all the panels look okay. The panel over here is the same. It all looks intact. Nothing's been tested because, you know, there's no key, that type of thing. But looking up here, you got your DVD player, which is disattached, but it's here. So you got your cable there. Perhaps you could just attach that back and get the DVD going. Looking at the back here, you can see got the cup holders and all that stuff. And then this one does have these seats, by the way, are good. They're very dirty, but they're good. I don't see any rips or cracks or tears in the middle. And then you fold that back. Now getting onto the back seat, it does have the third row. Very dirty, but very not ripped. I mean, I don't see any big cuts or anything in the leather. I mean, I think the two back seats can be cleaned. The passenger seat can be cleaned. Driver's seat I would probably replace if it were me. Looking up at the top here in the back, there is some like panel pieces pulled down on the back there. I'm not exactly sure what they were looking to do there. Maybe fix a brake light wire or something like that. And it looks like all of the pieces that were pulled off are right here. So any trim that looks like it's missing back there, I think most of it is here in the car. It looks like somebody was just, you know, trying to fix this thing one panel at a time. That type of deal. So we're gonna pop the hood just to show you what it looks like under there. Thought I was going to pop the hood. Let's try that again. There we go. All right, so looking under the hood, it was told that this motor needs to be replaced. Don't know the total story on it, but you might as well assume it. As you can see, you've got the what looks like the drive belt and everything is taken off. There is some hoses missing from like the radiator to the motor. It's a V8 4.7 liter, so it looks like there's a battery missing, so there's no battery. And you know, so it looks like that somebody has started to take this apart and then stopped. Probably why It got impounded. Somebody ran out of stamina to finish the job. So that's it. You got the motor there. You got your core. You know, could it be rebuilt? Maybe. Could it be replaced? Most likely. But that's pretty much it. So this is going to the highest bidder on motobucks.com, or you can download the app for Android or iTunes. Good luck, everybody.